#1 contendership for the tag team titles. And you know we're going to bring it with everything we got.
We have the belts, we have the charisma, and after tonight, we will be #1 contenders for the tag team titles.
So Mayhem Ministry, watch out. We're coming for you.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a tag team match for the #1 contendership for the tag team titles. Introducing first, weighing in at a combined weight of 577 pounds, Frank Wyatt and Big T and their opponents.
I see Big T.
Well, John Stone, we are here for this #1 contenders tag match as LegendDairy, Alexander S. Kirk and Matt O'Hare hitting the ring.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, this is a #1 contenders match, and are they going to speak here?
I'm okay if you're all wondering. We'll just go flip. Somebody needs to do it, they still. I am Alexander S. Kirk. He is Matt O'Hare. We are what one word cannot describe. We are Legend. Dairy.
Neil Patrick Harris would be ashamed.
Well, John, I have heard a rumor that LegendDairy moves like butter, and they have a chance to prove it here tonight against these two sizable gentlemen in Big T, Thomas Moore, and Frank Wyatt.
LegendDairy. It almost sounds like these guys love watching Tom Cruise movies while drinking milkshakes.
Well, that point is rather malted. But they are certainly churning up the competition here as the #1 contendership on the line, as it looks like Alexander S. Kirk is going to be starting with the big guy, Frank Wyatt.
And of course, the argument can be made, why are Frank Wyatt and Big T even involved in a #1 contenders match when a few weeks ago they clearly gained a victory over the champions, albeit non-title?
Well, LegendDairy has faced off against the Mayhem Ministry before, as Frank Wyatt pushing his weight around. And a inside headlock for Kirk.
Remember, Frank Wyatt is a big boy, almost 400 pounds.
And he tags out to Big T Thomas Moore. No slouch in the strength department himself. Suplex, nicely done. Beautiful arc by Big T, but only a 2. And barely that as Kirk caught in the corner and the tag made to Wyatt.
And of course, you know the ministry has got to be watching on, hoping that they don't have to get back in the ring with Big T and Frank Wyatt.
And after watching that, you can see why as Kirk kicking out again. But I have to tell you, the Mayhem Ministry just completely ducked out.
Oh!
They were supposed to fight this team. The challenge was laid out, but they decided to take a vacation, in their own words, as Frank Wyatt just nearly wiped out Alexander Kirk. The tag made again. The continuity on the Moore Wyatt team.
Ooh!
First elbow, double style, nicely done.
Could have it.
Just barely.
Alexander S. Kirk would love to get the tag to his partner, Matt O'Hare.
Yes, but tag made.
There he comes running in, and he's sent back down.
Matt O'Hare got clocked.
Oh!
Blocked by Wyatt and Moore.
That double team move nearly blocked out the official FNX Network sign hanging in the background.
For the cover. No. Matt O'Hare kicked out, but for all the levity that LegendDairy has been given of late, they are a very effective tag team as the pendulum has swung here, and Kirk going for a suplex.
Oh!
As a receipt from earlier, and he got all of it, but only a 1.
Seems like LegendDairy is finally ready to go to work here.
They've got gallons of charisma as now Kirk with a forearm shot right to the face. Moore.
Of course, gallons of charisma, but last I heard it was past its expiration date. Oh!
From behind, Moore gets clocked by O'Hare. Nicely done. Will the cows come home now? No, only a 2. And now O'Hare.
Oh!
Beautiful splash with a flurry, but only a 2 count.
It looked like maybe it was a splash, but it might have been more of a knee drop if you think about it.
Well,
might need the instant replay on that.
No snap there, right there. No,
what do you mean there's no instant replay?
Right into the kidneys. Kirk for the cover. No, Moore getting out of there. But the team of Kirk and O'Hare are very effective, and they could be on the verge of becoming #1 contenders right here as a reverse chinlock now on Big T Thomas Moore.
Referee Mike Underwood making sure not to screw up here. And
well, Underwood, a senior official here in New Wave Pro Wrestling, seems to be on top of things. The Kirk.
Oh!
Right in the midsection, and Big T went head first into the canvas, and that was almost all she wrote.
That had to almost have been a concussion he could have sustained.
He could have wrenched his neck, given himself a shot right to the temple, and an assisted elbow right into the heart by O'Hare, but only a 2.
What would you call that, a kitchen sink driver?
Well, more like a quart of elbow technique, but nevertheless, Moore is coming back with shots to the midsection, and O'Hare stops him cold. Suplex.
Oh!
Snapped it back beautifully by O'Hare for the cover. Wow.
Still only gets a 2 count, and look at Frank Wyatt on the outside.
Now Wyatt wants back in there in the worst way as LegendDairy is giving the business to Thomas Moore on only a 2 count again. Big T showing a lot of resilience.
Trying to pick him back up off the mat. I will give it to LegendDairy. Quick tags is a sign of a very proficient tag team. Oh!
And the dairy drop, well done by LegendDairy, but only a 2 count.
You got to be wondering when it comes to Big T, He's taken so many shots to the skull, the head area, and the face. He might have to see a doctor when this one's over.
Well, I certainly wouldn't count that out as now. Start by Matt O'Hare meets a foot right to the face. Big T coming out of it, and a beautiful sling blade clothesline. And Matt O'Hare ate the canvas, and now we've got both men struggling for a vertical base.
Oh, exactly, but this could be the opportunity Big T's been looking for to make it to his corner. Tag in the big man, Frank Wyatt. So Frank can do what he does best, go to work.
Well, Matt O'Hare cannot milk it. He's got to get that tag, and he does.
Oh, but here comes the big man.
Oh, and Frank Wyatt out of control. Shoulder blow for everybody.
370 plus pounds in the ring, just taking him straight down.
And it looks like the jug has broken for LegendDairy. Beautiful gut wrench suplex by the big guy.
What goes up must come down.
Frank Wyatt has gone absolutely berserk.
Oh, very smart move.
Yes, Kirk got out of the way. And Wyatt eats an elbow right to the face, diving style by O'Hare, and now we got all four men in the ring.
Wait a minute, you just see Kirk went to the outside by Big T, now he's going to work over O'Hare.
Thomas Moore, and now double team, double suplex.
Oh!
They planted O'Hare right in the center of the ring.
We could have it, almost looked like Frank was saying go for the pin. Kick out at 2.
Unbelievable. I am surprised O'Hare got out of that, John.
Wait a minute, Kirk is back in the ring. Here he goes. Oh!
And a meeting of the minds.
Double roll up.
Oh, an escape by LegendDairy. Double schoolboy. Not enough to end this thing.
Wait, look on the outside. Is that the ministry?
Yes, it is, and that can only mean trouble. A reverse thrust kick and a forearm sends Wyatt out to the outside.
The ministry is still here. We can't believe this.
Lactose intolerance.
Oh, come on.
And that's it. The champions with the distraction from the outside.
The champions just blatantly cost Frank Wyatt and Big T an opportunity at the Tag Team Championship.
And just like that, Alexander S. Kirk and Matt O'Hare are your #1 contenders, and this is heartbreaking for Wyatt and Moore as they had the gold in their hands, and now they're in second position.
And this is good sportsmanship we're seeing here. I like seeing this, but other people, even in the ministry's mind, they're probably thinking they just pulled off something that was incredible, but really, it's a showcase of just how scared the ministry is when it comes to Frank Wyatt and Big T.
The Mayhem Ministry looking to cause trouble for everyone here in New Wave Pro, especially anyone that can cost them their titles.
We're gonna get our tag team titles back tonight. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, we got bigger plans than that. Kongo Kong and the Monster Abyss tonight. We take those guys out, it's a game changer for all of us. It's gonna put the Mayhem Ministry on the spot. So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out there tonight. We're gonna crash this little battle of the monsters they're gonna have in there. We're gonna put the monsters down, and we're gonna assume the role of the dominant monsters in this business. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Amen.
Let's make it happen.
I don't know what's coming.
my, oh my. Robert Black, do you have any idea what it is that we are getting ready to witness?
We are going to witness a first time ever event. The Monster versus the Monster. And I cannot believe that these two are going to crash into each other. Abyss versus Congo Kong.
For the very first time.
And Abyss, very familiar with the new Wave Pro audience here tonight. Let's go to Michael Lee.
Standing at 6'7", weighing 400 pounds, from the jungle, Global Force Wrestling superstar, Kongo Kong! And his opponent, standing at 6'8", weighing at 350 pounds, from parts unknown, Impact superstar, Abyss!
John Stone, I do not envy our referee here tonight to have to stand between these two in this main event, in a match of this unbelievable magnitude. This is going to be unbelievable.
Oh, unbelievable magnitude. I'm telling you right now, the gods on Mount Olympus bought the pay-per-view special of just to watch it.
Well, eye to eye, nose to nose. Monster versus Monster, and Abyss gets shoved away by Kong.
No, let's get it right. It's the Monster versus the Monster.
Very true.
Here we go. Now look at this. It's like Godzilla and King Kong came to life.
You got that right. As both guys, whoa, off the ropes now, Kong. And almost knocking Abyss off the vertical base. And Kong calling for another.
You gotta wonder if Kong knew what he was getting himself in for when he signed up for this match. He is in the ring right now with a man who has had wars over the last decade or more with the likes of guys like Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, so many, Sting, Booker T, a lot of these guys. Abyss has been in the ring with them and come out on top.
And he just clotheslined Kongo Kong down to the canvas. Abyss got a good shot in, but Kong, ever dangerous, trapped in the corner, big splash. Nicely done. Whoa!
Oh, look what comes right out of the corner.
Kong having none of it, and Abyss is stunned. You have to and a straight right hand into the jaw, and again. Kong is trying to blast the head off of Abyss with no reversal.
Ooh!
And a clothesline of his own by Kong.
And the Monster is off his feet for the first time, I believe, in this match.
The Monster with a splash of his own in the corner, and these guys have given a receipt to each other. And Abyss walking out like nothing happened. Choke slam on the way.
He's goozled.
But Kong answering it. No, knee underneath. Abyss breaking it up. Both of these guys nationally and internationally known. Abyss.
Ooh!
Abyss tried to size up Kong, but he followed him right into the corner. And Abyss ducking out under the bottom rope.
Can you wrap your mind around it, Black? We are here seeing this match for the first time. Abyss and Kongo Kong. I still can't believe it.
Well, these two icons, these two behemoths, locking horns here tonight. And now they're out on the outside, out of our vantage point at the moment, but here comes Abyss. Kong right out after him.
Uh-oh. This is going to be bad.
Kong with no reverse.
Oh!
Kong going right into the steel barricade. Good Lord.
And there's no padding on those barricades. That's actual steel.
You better believe it. And New Wave Pro pulls no punches. As now, Abyss dragging Kong over to the timekeeper's table, but he didn't do his homework.
Uh-oh, look!
And he gets a headbutt for his troubles right between the eyes.
Kong's trying to say, my head's better than yours, my skull is more powerful.
Well, I'm not going to argue with him. Kongo Kong is trying to rearrange the cranial cavity of Abyss with those headbutts, and now backed into the railing himself. Another straight right hand to the face by Kong.
The fans
These two are not going to have any fancy moves between them. This is just a fight.
Well, you know, all this fancy new gadgets and technology we live in today's society, it's like the fans in the front row are seeing 3D wrestling.
Absolutely. As right now, Kong dragged around by the hair, and now Abyss going in to the railing, a receipt in kind. Both of these guys, tooth and nail, answering each other pound for pound, John.
Can you imagine just how much Kongo Kong's stock will be raised if he's able to walk out of here tonight saying that he beat the monster, a former NWA champion?
Absolutely, as Kong all the way to the top turnbuckle.
Oh!
Nobody home. Abyss is lucky he rolled out of the way of that. As a win for either one of these guys is going to be a further feather into the cap.
And look, Abyss is the first one back up to his feet. Kongo following suit.
Straight right hands right between the eyes.
Uh-oh.
He's going for it all.
Ooh.
He gets a clothesline. Driving Kong down to the canvas, and he's calling for a choke slam.
He tried it earlier and it didn't work. Is he going to be able to hit it this time?
Who knows if he'll have the leverage. He's got the power, we know that.
Holy crap!
Good Lord, what a... Wait a minute! What is this?
What's going on? It's the Ministry.
The Mayhem Ministry mobbing the Monster Abyss. What in God's name prompted this?
So it wasn't enough for them to screw over Frank Wyatt and Big T. Now they need to get involved in a match of this magnitude?
The Mayhem Ministry spells trouble anywhere they go. And they have suckered more than one person within the course of tonight's events, and now take Oleander all over the Monster Abyss.
This is ridiculous. We might have to get some help out here. I don't understand this.
The Mayhem Ministry wanting to make a further name for themselves at the expense of Abyss. The outlaw Jackson White is taunting Kongo Kong.
And Kong's walking out.
Leaving Abyss to the wolves and the Ministry, Oleander and White.
This is absolutely ridiculous of the Ministry. They ruined an absolute classic that was going on. History making, first time ever, and oh my gosh.
Wait a minute, Kong coming back. And he goes right after the Ministry.
It just registered exactly what happened. History was ruined in this matchup.
The Mayhem Ministry interjecting themselves in a match that did not need any kind of enhancement. But wait a minute. Abyss calling for the mic.
New Wave Pro Wrestling. I don't know about you guys, but I think these guys are a bunch of jackasses.
That's putting it mildly.
You guys want to spoil the meeting, the first meeting of one of the best big men in the business today, Kongo Kong and the Monster Abyss? You know what? I don't know where the new Wave officials are at, and I really don't give a damn where they're at. I know one thing. These people want action. So, if it's all right with you, I see two of us. I see two, maybe 2.5 of you.
Abyss calling out the Ministry.
I say here right now. What do you say? Give me a referee.
So the match that we were supposed to witness, that the ministry is responsible for stopping, is about to kick back up, only this time Kong and Abyss are tag partners?
Well, John Stone, the Mayhem Ministry have nobody to blame but themselves for this situation, and they are trouble personified, but let's see
Oh, we're getting to it. We are getting to it. Referee Mike Underwood called for the bell.
The Donnybrook has started. Abyss and Kong together taking on the NWP Tag Team Champions.
Oh!
And stereo splashes and reversed. The Ministry just meeting of the minds. Oleander into White and Kong into both of them.
Think of it this way. It's already bad news if you know you're standing opposite the ring against someone like Abyss or Congo Kong separately, but they're together now.
Well, the Mayhem Ministry called down the thunder, and now they've got it as a headbutt right between the eyes. And Jackson White takes the clothesline, and the Outlaw is laid out.
You know, oh my gosh!
Beautiful rolling senton right into the chest, and White just barely gets the shoulder up.
And Kong's a big boy, and that's a big boy rolling across like an 18-wheeler in a snowstorm.
Like getting hit with a snowplow right in the face. But Jackson White, ever dangerous, going downstairs, but getting caught with a beautiful right hand, and he hits the deck.
You know, for two guys who said they were going to just... Wait a minute. Oh, the Tank getting involved. For two guys who said that their only bit of business tonight was to come back, get their title belts, and then take off and leave and not have to deal with it anymore. They sure have been quite busy.
Well, they said they were going to have a one-night vacation, but they decided to interject themselves into this, as now Jackson White, thanks to Tank Oleander, got control back in the corner on Kong, and now tried raking his eyes across the ropes. Kong was having none of it, and the tag made to Tank Oleander.
Tag champions, they are smart here, showcasing why they are the tag team champions. What brought them to the dance is all of that double team offense.
Well, they did cut off the ring, and Congo Kong, I don't know if that was effective, headbutt by Oleander.
Oh!
But that was a splash into the corner, rocking the big man. Well, these two are both huge behemoths, Tank Oleander and Congo Kong.
But look at Kong, look at the expression on the man's face.
Again, Oleander not doing his homework. Those headbutts are not going to put Kong down.
Once in the corner again.
Tank Oleander, a huge man in his own right, driving Kong into the
Oh!
The big guy coming out, and he rocks him with a clothesline, and now Oleander down. Tank hit the canvas like a ton of bricks, and now Kong looking for the tag to Abyss.
This is his opportunity. The monster tags the monster, and here we go.
And Abyss takes the Outlaw down. Clothesline City, Irish whip to the far side.
Oh!
Abyss putting him down, and now one for Oleander as well. The Tank rocked, whip to the far side.
Oh!
Clothesline. Abyss is handing them out like candy.
Are we gonna get a double choke slam here?
He's got the Ministry with double. No.
Cutting him off at the pass.
Oleander and White with the double team. Oh,
Look at that! Oh!
breaking the double clothesline and one of his own. And Abyss dominating the Ministry.
And if you look, Kong may be held up by the ropes, but he's back to his feet.
Beautiful.
Oh!
And in the corner for both guys. Rolling Thunder, cannonball in the corner by Congo Kong. And now White staggering to the middle of the ring, and we may see a choke slam.
Here he goes!
And the Outlaw catches it from Abyss.
Wait a second, you see what I'm seeing? He's telling Kong to go up top!
Congo Kong, the monster, getting ready to fly. Wait a minute.
No one can survive this!
Oleander from the outside with a chair.
Oh, Come on.
Underwood calling for the bell. The Ministry deliberately getting themselves disqualified.
This is absolutely ridiculous on the Ministry's part. They don't care if they're able to walk away as the winners. They just want to make a statement.
Tank Oleander with that chair across the back of Abyss.
Oh!
And Underwood takes a shot. I don't believe it.
I do.
Referee Underwood wiped out. Chair right between the eyes. This is mass hysteria.
Wait a second. They got a table.
Oh, good Lord. There is a table in the ring. The Mayhem Ministry has gone absolutely berserk. Somebody needs to stop this. This has gone out of control.
Yeah, you know who's not going to stop it? Mike Underwood.
Well, Mike Underwood doesn't have anything to say about much of anything as he got laid out with that chair. Tank Oleander took his shot and took it well.
Oh my gosh, they got the table set up in the ring.
They're going to try to put Abyss.
No, no, no.
Wait a minute. No. Kong stopped it.
Disaster avoided.
JD better get out of there. He's an open target.
Oh.
Takes a shot right to the face.
Oh.
And Kong takes out the outlaw Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Tank Oleander in serious trouble here.
Here he goes.
Double choke.
Oh.
And Oleander eats the table. Splintered wood for the Tank.
Aisle 3, sail on tables.
And the Monsters Incorporated stand tall here tonight.
We thought we were going to see an absolute classic between these two men, Kongo Kong and Abyss. It broke down into a Donnybrook and an unscheduled tag team match that was thrown out, but there's been so much violence.
The Mayhem Ministry decided to interject themselves into this, but they got the surprise of their life here tonight.
But here's the thing, I gotta say this, it's amazing to see these two standing side by side as a team, but I can't feel that we were robbed by the Ministry of being able to see something classic, to see between Abyss and Kong who truly was the real monster.
Well, John Stone, sometimes you gotta take what you can get, and the Mayhem Ministry took the brunt of the aggression of these two men. Well, what a night of action, and this is your not-so-humble correspondent, Robert Black, for John Stone, for New Wave Pro Wrestling, for the FNX Network, saying good night from Terre, Haute, Indiana, and we will see you in the future.